Hi, everyone. I hope that you found the peer review process on the essay drafts to be helpful. And of course, today you'll want to make sure you make any necessary revisions and polishing of your essay. And then the final draft of your essay will be due by tonight, as well as a reflection. So, of course, let me know if you have any questions as you're working on those revisions and on polishing your essay. And then tomorrow, Thursday, we are starting work on Module 3, which focuses on medical writing for non-medical readers. So although, of course, a lot of medical writing is geared toward other experts in medical fields, there's also a lot of medical writing that is meant for a non-medical audience, what we also call lay audiences. So a lot of our readings will use that term. So to start our focus, we have some materials for you to read through for tomorrow, which includes my short mini lecture on knowing your audience, and then 6 short articles focusing on audience. And of course, also they'll also focus on writing for lay or non-medical audiences. And although all of these articles are relatively short, it will take a little bit of time to get through them all, since there are 6 of those. So do make sure you set aside a little extra time to make sure you have time to go through all of them. And of course, it's also very important as we consider how medical writers approach writing for non-medical audiences. So it's good to get a good sense of that. And of course, as with previous class readings, I have some questions to consider listed for each reading, which might be able to help aid you as you're reading those articles, and try to answer each question as you read or right after you read. That can help make sure you've gained some of the main ideas from each article. And then after that, for tomorrow, we will have a second set of readings, which includes 5 articles on different types of medical writing for non-medical audiences. So that is a lot of reading for tomorrow. So I know most of the articles are pretty short, but they add up when you have that many articles. And so take a little extra time to do that. And then we'll follow that up with a discussion based on what you've learned from all of those readings. And so those readings focus on specific types of medical writing for non-medical readers. Those focus more specifically on patient education materials. Those are very common. Lay summaries, medical blogs, social media, and medical journalism. So a bit of a range. So there are, of course, other types of medical writing that's meant for lay audiences, maybe some that you already know about. But these are some of the common ones that we'll be considering, at least for Thursday's discussion activity. And of course, in addition to discussing the different types of medical writing for lay audiences addressed in our class readings, I encourage you to also bring up other types of medical writing for lay audiences in your discussion post, ones that you know about that perhaps the readings did not talk about. So of course, take a look at the instructions on Canvas for more details about that discussion. And then for Friday, we have a discussion activity in which you will find a couple of examples of medical writing meant for non-medical audiences, and then write a short analysis of the ones that you find. So you'll then read through your classmates' posts and respond to at least 2 of them. And Friday's discussion activity, it really is a good opportunity to see what medical writing for lay audiences looks like, and of course to consider different approaches medical writers might take in these different genres. So it'll be fun to go through all of those. And then next week, we'll begin work toward the Module 3 project, but I'll share some more additional details about that in a different announcement. And meanwhile, if you have any questions as you finish with the Module 2 essay and the reflection, and then get started with Module 3, make sure you do let me know.